Okay, so I've been meaning to make another one of these videos for a while, but unfortunately I haven't made a whole lot of progress in my projects. Basically what I've been doing is starting something and then thinking, oh, it'd be really cool if I make this thing, and then I do that, and then so on, and then something's been getting finished, but Who Will Win hasn't had any progress for a while. Ghoulhaven hasn't had any progress since the beta, but I've got some other stuff to show you, and I also want to do a little behind the scenes bit on my video, the arms unfolding animation. So yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so this is the arms unfolding video. If you haven't seen that already, you should probably check it out, because otherwise this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense. I just did I just did a lot of explanation for this. I was talking for a while, and then I realised that you actually have to put down the voice recording gadget in this for it to record your voice. It doesn't just automatically have the mic going like every other PS4 game. So I just pressed the share button, recorded video, and all the audio's gone. Never mind. Anyway, here we are. So anyway, yeah. Someone asked about the logic on this. It's fairly simple, really. You can replicate it pretty easily. The main problem I had with this is that these sculpts, there's a lot of them, so the thermo got pretty high. When you have too much of a high thermo, basically everything slows down. The frame rate can drop. But my problem was, for some reason, that made the camera speed up. So it wasn't syncing up with the lyrics, it was just doing its own thing, basically. It still went with how I recorded it to, but yeah, I had to slow it down to about 57%. So yeah, anyway, I'll do a bit of a run through this. So as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of keyframes there. A lot of those are for the cubes over there that are glowing. Once the keyframe ends, the cubes turn off, so that's, you know, the light's turning off. To change the time of day, that's just an action recorder. You just grab that and move that along. So let's just see how it works. So as you can see, the camera's moving around, doing its thing. As it goes, these characters spawn in. So just a keyframe, just set to invisible. When it ends, they appear, and so on. These guys over here are just permanently there because they can't be seen at the start, so it doesn't matter when they're there and when they're not. And then, yeah, when the camera exits this building, it shows these guys. That's pretty much it. The only other thing I really wanted to mention was this taxi, which I love. It was a New York taxi, like New York yellow. I just recolored it silver, like the silver Sydney taxis. Put their number on the back and put the $2 dues sign for the fare on the side there. And yeah, I don't know, I really like how that turned out. Okay, so next up we have Hellclaw Thomas, which is, yeah, the most popular thing I've got going so far. It was adapted from a model called Hellclaw, which is why I just kept the similar name. All I really did was whack Thomas in there, which someone else had already made. Recolored these shoulder pads blue, so they match Thomas's colour. And, oh yeah, added in Thomas's theme song, which someone else had recorded. And added in the weird voice sounds, which, yeah, someone else had made as well. Only problem I actually have with Hellclaw Thomas is that the original sculpt was made up of a lot of different parts, and instead of just being, you know, the one sculpt, this means, yeah, he's really high on the thermo, so frame rate slows right down. You can see in some of these attacks, it's just, well, he was designed to be slow anyway, but yeah, he makes the music screw up a bit, and anyway. Next up is Garfield, Guardian of Sonia. Based this off the Asylum Demon sculpt that someone else has made. Someone did those wings, put those in. The robot arm, someone else made, and the chainsaw blade is, yeah, entirely different person. So, a big mishmash with lots of different people's stuff. I've also got a version with just the 2 arms instead of the robot arm. That's, yeah, in this same thing. When you possess it, they'll just basically chase each other around. Okay, so here we've got the Sponge Beast, which is another one that I'm pretty proud of. His base model is the Cleric Beast from Bloodborne, that, yeah, of course, someone else made. Replaced the arms, which I think is called, anyway, it's in the related models. It's a muscly beach guy. Just painted them all yellow, smashed SpongeBob's face in there, which someone else did, and then chucked in the spatula, which someone else did as well. He's turned out into quite the handsome man. Let's just see how he plays.
Squidward, we must never question the wisdom of the magic conch. Can I make a Krabby Patty now?
And the one you've all been waiting for, Bloodborne cut. Yeah, so basically now I just have a really basic menu, a little bit of characters select. The cart needs a lot of work. It tends to drift to the right a bit and drive forward. As you can see, I've started a bit of scenery there. When you get close to these crows, they start cawing. Walls need to be put up here. The whole track itself isn't even finished. So basically, yeah, you've got this jump. This part here needs to be fixed. It's very bumpy, it slows the car down. I'm thinking of just removing collision on that sculpt. And then add in like an invisible floor sort of area to drive on instead. I think that would work. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. I really like the visuals in this place though. It was, if you haven't seen it before, it was based off like a little Bloodborne demo type thing. I'm not sure if they intend on making it a full game, but basically you play as the hunter. You just walk around an area, find a key, go to a gate, open that gate. Where those carts are, where you go, yeah, there's that gate there that you open. Yeah, so I just opened it up, decided like, hey, let's make this a racing game for some reason. I think Bloodborne Kart would be great though, like if I ever get this finished, you can have like a big roster of characters, you know, bosses, customizable stuff, like the real weird face ones that people make when playing Bloodborne. Okay, thanks for watching. Here's just a couple other things that I couldn't really fit into a video because there's not a whole lot to talk about. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Check out my stuff on the Dreamiverse, it's the same name as my YouTube, ThatChrisFella. Thanks.